Have you ever looked at your smartphone and thought, what if this didn't exist at all? Just like everything you used to. The internet, your favorite movies, even the music in your headphones. And all of this because of one event that happened so long ago it feels like just a line in a textbook. The fall of Rome. Sounds boring, right? Ancient history? Who cares? But what if I told you that this event is the key to everything you see around you? And what if it never happened? Let's hit pause and imagine. What if the Roman Empire never fell? So first question, technology. Would we be flying to Mars by now or still riding in chariots? On one hand, the Romans had a steam engine back in the 1st century. It was just a toy. But imagine a stable, giant empire that needs, well, let's say faster chariots for pizza delivery. This toy could have launched the Industrial Revolution 1,500 years earlier. Steam-powered legions, steam cranes building aqueducts. By the year 1000, we could have had computers. But there's another side. Why invent something new if you already rule the world? No competition at all. Maybe we would just have gotten stuck in a world of perfect roads with the same old chariots. Convenient, but kinda slow. And the world map? Oh, this is where it gets even more interesting. Forget France, Germany, Spain, forget the USA. It's all provinces of Rome. A single state from England to India. No visas, no borders. A trip from London to Paris would be like going out for bread. And now, Roman ships, powered by steam, cross the Atlantic. What's over there? Hello, Aztecs and Incas. But this wouldn't be a brutal conquest like in our history. No, it would be a systematic, cold, and efficient civilizing mission, the Roman way. No USA or Brazil. There would be provinces like Nova Roma and Hesperia. And what about the East? China, the Great Han Dynasty. Their meeting with Rome would either be the greatest alliance in history or the most global war imaginable. Which is more likely? And this brings us to the most important thing, to you and me. What language would we speak? Probably some version of Latin. No Shakespeare, no rap in English. Instead, new epic poems about the emperor's deeds. All culture would be about duty, honor, and the state. And religion? Would Christianity have survived? Maybe, but it would be completely different. Strict, unified, controlled by the emperor. No different denominations. One God, one emperor, one people. Worldwide. We would lose thousands of cultures, but gain one, global one. Is that good or bad? How would we live? Cities with streets, forums, public baths. Every megacity would have its own coliseum. And inside? Gladiators or something more modern? Cyber gladiators, drone fights. The Romans loved a good show. They would have definitely come up with something. But human rights? That's complicated. In Rome, there was a clear division. Citizens, non-citizens, slaves. The very idea that all people are born equal might simply not have emerged. Your life would be predetermined from birth. Stable, understandable, but is it fair? And finally, war. Rome was built on war. If you've conquered the whole world, who do you fight? Yourself. Power over the entire world is too big a prize. Generals from the American province would wage war on generals from the Chinese province. It would be a perpetual civil war on a planetary scale, every generation, over and over again. Or, if technology leapt forward, war would move to space. Roman space legions protecting colonies on Mars from pirates, aliens, or from other Romans who just want power. So, what's the bottom line? A world of the future, 1,000 years ahead of us, or a global prison stuck in its development? The truth is always somewhere in the middle. But one thing is clear. Our world, with all its problems, wars, injustice, and yes, with all our silly internet videos, it's unique. And maybe, by looking at the alternative, we'd start to appreciate it just a little bit more.